welcome back to this puzzle. Today we are going to look at Euro New Zealand. I have shared this analysis yesterday as beginning and also today, and we are going to look at also the details, how the price developed. During yesterday, price made the first retest, it came down, and if you are going to look at the developments, we can see that it made only a small correction. So let's go on the chart and I'll go on with the other details right now. We can see that price already did only this small correction. Overall, from top to bottom, it was not small, so it is about 140 and 50 pips approximately. So it's a big movement, but it looks small from the higher time frame. For the 4-hour time frame, I was expecting for the price to come lower, so we are going to look at also the other details like right now. So let's delete all of this. And what is happening? I will begin from the daily chart, and what I'm looking on the daily chart is the potential development that we can have from the price, from this pattern here, that it looks like a potential inverse head and shoulder, and the probability that price can continue higher from this movement. So you just need to train your eyes with the patterns if you are going to trade in this way. This is a potential movement that I was expecting. On the weekly chart, it is not so clear. So on the weekly chart, we can see only the price that came close to the wicks of the weekly candles, but it didn't manage to move lower. So even from this perspective, the price looks very interesting for another move up, considering that all of these candles are holding very strong the price up here. So let's break it down on the lower time frames. On the daily time frame, what we saw, we can see that price made this type of movement. It came down and it tested for the first time. We saw the pullback and it is coming up again. So also on this perspective, we can see that the price is trying to break up through this point. During these days, we had the development of these bullish candles, so very strong bullish candles, the first one and the second one that closed yesterday. And what I was looking at on the 4-hour chart, that is also the most important part here, is that we have this small piece of information. So during the previous time, price created a top and also a bottom, as you can see. The top of this pattern was at 1.633, very interesting price area. It was retested several times, so at this moment it was in the mid of July, as you can see the beginning of this correction. After that, price tested this area several times on the 4-hour time frame. It broke down. Look at the breakdown from this chart. Price increased and after that it came down again. During this period of time, price created also another area where it was blocked for, let's say, some days, I guess. It was for approximately 15 days within this area, 20 days to be more. As you can see, it looks very interesting. 20 days approximately as movement, and after that price made the bearish movement, and we can see that it came up again. So considering only this price development, I was expecting for the price to face the first resistance close to 1.63, and considering that price made on the past created this type of big correction, where the 1.63 and 1.6150 show it to be a very strong range trading area, I had a scenario that price probably would have come in this zone. The second possibility that I was looking at was the breakout from this area, and I will explain this right now. So this was the first possibility, and a deeper movement was expected after that, probably up to the lower part again. So this was for the bearish scenario. After price created the bearish movement yesterday, we can see that it is increasing. The movements are strong right now. We had the first one, correction, it is moving, and now we have the breakout that is happening, and it should continue moving up from this moment. But what is actually happening and where we can target again? The first part of the target should be close to the top of the previous structures. As we can see, we are having too many structures on Euro New Zealand. It is very interesting, this fact. So price can test the first area and probably it can make any correction, or if the bullish momentum will be strong, it can just continue to moving higher. And what we can expect is also the retest of the left structure that we are looking at here. So we have also this part of the structure, and if I'm going to extend it, you will see that this structure becomes more dense on the left side. So this is more than a reasonable target, as you can see, up to 1.6680, and from our point it comes as 350 pips up. What is creating this type of bullish movement right now, because this is happening today, it was because during this period of time Euro was not supported at all from the ACB members. I guess all of them were with vacations and they didn't see the parity level that Euro USD already breached. So if you are gonna look at Euro USD, you will see that price tested a very low area here. Look at what price already did. Price came close to 0.99, so it came very low. And what happened today that is helping the price to push through this support, this resistance area, because this is a K resistance area. We are talking about K resistance area that was very strong, and the reason why the price is actually moving is because we have two strong news. The first one that I found is the ACB snaggle. We need a strong rate hike in September, and if you are going to read here, the European Central Bank urgently needs to act decisively next week. So we need to see what the ACB is going to decide during the next week. Nagel is expecting a strong rate hike, and you can see that separately Germany's Chancellor said that the government will present the next relief package soon. So all of these news are going to support Euro a lot during these days. So probably European Central Bank is going to support Euro again, considering that during the previous time they left it alone. And also another article from Nordea, ACB to hike 75 basis points as inflation has not yet peaked. First response to be a stronger Euro. So this is talking about for interest rate hike, expectation approximately 0.75% or 75 basis point. So this is what it is expected during this European Central Bank meeting that we are going to have, and this movement is supported a lot right now from the bullish news that we are looking at right now. This breakout can also develop in a range movement in small bullish pattern, and after that it can keep moving higher from this point. So this is what I actually see. On the 1 hour time frame, I don't see anything interesting for the moment because the price is developing. So this is the bigger picture and what I am actually expecting for Euro New Zealand on the 4 hour time frame. So hope you guys enjoyed this analysis. Please don't forget to subscribe and press the like button for more future content. Bye bye.